Now, as cool as it is, with private parts with the windshield down and the top off, as cool looking, shall I say, it's not going to be a good deal today. It is going to be over 100 degrees today, and where we're going to be posted at, there are no trees, there is no shade, nothing. So we're going to have to put the top back up. So we're going to go ahead and get the top put back up, get the windows cleaned off, and we'll show you the process. All right, the first thing we've got to do is get the tie down strap moved and tucked out of the way, removed. And then we've got to pull the pins that hold the windshield up out of their storage location, which is basically back into the bracket, and then get the windshield folded up and the pins relocated. This one over here, it's gonna be, wow, it actually went in pretty easy. Usually it doesn't go in that easy. Make sure you put the retaining clip back in the pin so the pin doesn't work its way out while you're driving down the road. And the next thing we're going to do is release the straps that hold the bows down. And actually in this case, we have to tuck our recovery rope back into the box in the back. And we need to move our antenna cable. There we go. Got to make sure that our, there we go, door support bows are out of the way of everything. Now once you get this lined up with this here, and you can get this spun back around and this located into the pin here. You got to do it on both sides. All of this has got to line up so that you can put this little wing nut in to go ahead and hold the bows in place. And like I said, this is kind of a pain in the butt when you've got only one person to help or no help. And it also doesn't help that you have an ice chest tied down on one side and a radio rack on the other. Once all this is located back in place, get your door bar. Let's locate the door bar. And of course I can't see because the sun is right in my eyes. And pin it into place and just do the same thing on the other side. All right, now once we've got the frame up, then we've got to go ahead and get the top put on it. So let's get that drug out. Get it drug out from its storage space in the back. All right, once we've got the top out here, I'm going to spread it back out, and you've got this section here. This is the reason why I fold it up the way I do. We've got this beaded section. I'm going to start that. I always start it from the left side and start feeding it through. Like I said, it always helps to have two people, but sometimes you don't. Once you get it pulled over, pulled through, you want to make sure you've got it centered up as best as possible. Now look, we've got about, looks like about 3/8 of an inch hanging out that side, about the same hanging out this side. Now that you've got that installed, you can go ahead and unfold this and start getting it up and over the bow. And it is really nice to have somebody to help you do it, but it can be done by one person. Now you got to get the back end of it up and over the bows. And then get it kind of tucked down into the pocket there. And now you go ahead and get the sides here latched onto the upper door bars. Do that on this side and the other side. All right, and then we're going to need to get the top secured onto the front bow here. Okay, normally we would be taking the top and tucking it back in and tying it down to the back of the Jeep. We're not going to do that this time. We want to get some ventilation, so we are going to take the top, fold it back, and we're going to take these outer straps, run them over the front bow, and tie the whole back of the top up. And what that's going to do is get us some airflow through the Jeep here. We'll be doing the same thing with this stuff here. And then just tuck the extra strap up in so that it's not flailing around and smacking you in the head while you're driving down the road. One of the things that happened while the top was in storage, and it was only in storage for a week or so, was it got severely discolored and cracked and broken. Which I'm not too terribly surprised at, seeing that this top has been on private parts for at least 30 years. And for the last 2 years, 3 years, unfortunately, old private parts has been stored outside. And so we're going to be doing a video on replacing the clear. You can see the rest of the top here is really solid. The material is solid. There's no problem. It's just the window discolored and cracked. Partly, I'm guessing partly because of the heat being down on the floorboard for the last, well, since the 4th of July. And today is the 15th, so it's been 10-11 days, which I haven't had problems with that in the past, but I think that clear was just about ready to go. All right, and there we have it. Top is installed on private parts. It's going to give us some shade this afternoon. It's supposed to be well over 100 degrees today, so we are definitely going to need the shade.